You are now tuned in to the Players Den podcast. It's your boy Wayne.
Home.
And we back, baby.
Yes, sir. We are back.
And we better, you dig? Today we got a very special guest in the building, my boy Jeremy Tyler. Go ahead and introduce yourself to the people real quick.
Jeremy Tyler, out of Atlanta, Georgia. Met these guys when I was younger. We went to the same school, MLK High School, played ball with Dwayne, knew him at school, great guy. So, you know, it was only right for me to come up here and show my support.
Second time, baby.
Yes, sir.
Second
Second time. We're in the big studio now.
First time in the studio, man.
It's a nice vibe.
We was trapping out the apartment at first.
Yeah, it's a nice vibe, man.
Hey, man. I'm about, what, 5-6 deep on the couch?
Man, what?
Yeah.
Sweating in that motherfucker hot.
You had to turn the AC on.
We had to turn the AC on. The lights, we had the lights put up and shit. Yeah, we done came. Now we got the real lights. You know what I'm saying?
Different, man. It's a different vibe, man.
But before we get into it, I just want to say Happy New Year to all our listeners. We haven't been able to get too much out to y'all since the New Year came. It's been snowstorms in Atlanta, different things been popping up, but we back, and like we said, we better, and we gonna get y'all all this good content and information and special guests and things of that nature.
Yes, sir.
But so just talk before we get into your businesses and stuff. Just talk about your background. We know you was a dual sport athlete,
MLK,
basketball.
Man.
Football, end up going D1 with football. So just kind of briefly discuss that before we, get into the business.
So, like I said, I'm from Atlanta, Georgia, from the east side of it. So started off at, MLK High School.
Yes, sir.
Like you said, like Dwayne said, I was a two-sport athlete. But I ended up deciding to play football, in college. Left high school with over 41 Division I scholarships.
Deserving too, y'all.
Yeah, man. So it was a blessing. It was a blessing. I will say that. So I ended up deciding between Vanderbilt, Ole Miss, or West Virginia, and I had ended up silently committing to Vanderbilt. Kind of called the coach on one of those days after they came to my house to visit me. I was sold. I was like, look, man, you guys came all the way out. James Franklin came to the living room. My mom, she's sitting with me, and, we're experiencing this stuff, man. And at that age, at 15, 16 years old, you see these guys in your living room, you like, man, they really want you. You know what I mean? So that made me call them later on that night and was like, look, coach, I'm coming. I'm coming to Vanderbilt. And then I think the next week, I ended up seeing Tavon Austin on TV. I'm not sure,
Hey, man, one of the best YouTubes you can
we
watch.
Yeah.
One of the best highlights you can watch, y'all.
I'm telling you. I'm talking about he's elite, man. So
different.
when I ended up seeing him on TV, I kind of seen how the energy was in West Virginia, how the uniforms look, and I think, a lot of people sleep on West Virginia, especially as a football team. So I ended up calling one of the West Virginia coaches, or reaching out to one of my coaches that was coaching at MLK. He had a contact with West Virginia.
Oh, wow.
Told West Virginia, hey, this guy's interested. He got over 30, 40 scholarship offers already, so you might need to take a look at him. So they ended up calling me. And they say, hey, bro, we see your highlight tape. We like what we see. We just got to come out there to make sure you got 2 legs.
Right.
I'm like, all right, cool. Come on, let's go. So they ended up coming out, and then I had a basketball game when they came to the school. So they
remember that day too.
Yep, they ended up coming to the basketball game.
They said if you dunk right now, we'll sign you for basketball too.
Yeah,
or something.
yeah.
I was right there when they said that shit to you. I remember that shit.
Yeah, man. So and we unfortunately we lost that game, but I think I had tried to shoot the buzzer beater to win, and I ended up missing it. But after the game, they was like, man, you had played a hell of a game.
Chase.
We know that you missed the shot, but the courage that you had to take the shot, that's what we care about. So
For sure.
And then they ended up sending me an invite to come visit the campus, and I came out there, and I ended up committing. So I played there for 4 years. That's the backstory from high school to college. So I played there for 4 years. Played behind Carl Joseph, KJ Dillon.
Damn, Carl Joseph.
Yeah, those guys, first rounders.
Yeah, Carl Joseph.
Dogs. You know what I mean? They were some dogs.
For sure.
And they still dogs. I think Carl. I'm not sure what team he's on right now, but Carl, he was a big example of how to treat yourself or treat your body. You got how to play at a high level every time you step on the field, whether that's practice in the game. So I kind of learned from that, took that and kind of put it into my play.
Right.
And then, you know, ended up going to the Buffalo Bills for a little bit.
Yep.
And, yeah, came back to Atlanta, started my own company, and then been flourishing ever since.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. So let's go ahead and get to the company then.
Let's get into the company.
So,
So yeah. Oh, go ahead, bro.
So you got UChamp. Just give us a background for the people that may not know, you know, what your business, your company is. Just, you know.
Okay, I think so. To sum it up, man, I think UChamp is a, you know, one of a kind, and the reason why I say that is because a lot of people out here that have, you know, personal trainer companies, things of that nature, and gyms, you know. But I think we're kind of setting the tone as far as the innovation in the fitness industry. And the reason why I say that is because we're taking convenience to the next level for, you know, people's health and wellness.
Right.
So I started off by having clients come to my gym. I had an apartment complex, and they were just coming to my gym. I was training them out of there. And then the pandemic hit. And when the pandemic hit,
people didn't want to come outside.
People didn't want to come outside. So I had to kind of think and kind of be innovative and kind of see,
Smart,
like, you know,
man, this man's smart.
Keep this the money going and keep you know, making sure that, you know, these guys still utilize the service.
Right.
So what I did was I said, hey, look, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna create a company where basically we're gonna become the Uber of fitness. So, you know, clients can now, you know, book and decide what trainer they want, what type of service they want, and then we deliver it to them. So so basically the company is called UChamp Athletic Club, and what we do is, or what we provide is personal training services. We have boxing training services, have football training services. So for the parents who have kids, we have basketball training services, soccer. We also have
for kids too.
Yep, all of it. So
okay.
everything is tailored towards, you know, any individual, right? So we may have a, you know, elderly person that wants to just do personal training, so we'll still come to them. Or we may have a 5-year-old that wants to do some basketball training, so we'll send a basketball trainer out to them. And the good thing about it is, like, some of these clients, they're single parents, right? So it's a lot on their tasks, a lot on their plate. You know, they got to go to a 9 to 5, and they got to come home. They got to make sure Junior getting ready for practice. Got to take them to practice. Got to pick them up from practice. Got to, you know, make dinner. You know, then got to make up the bed. Whatever the case is, you know, we're trying to eliminate that by just having a trainer, a professional trainer, come to the client's home, and then let's just say the parent was in the kitchen, you know, making dinner for the night, and they can just look out the window and see their kid training with a professional trainer. And which I thought was pretty dope. And another thing that was kind of a motivational factor was, so my dad is blind, and so he's kind of, you know, not able to do the things that, you know, an average person can do.
Right.
So what I did was, okay, those guys who, you know, not as able as, you know, a regular human being, we're tailoring towards those clients to, you know, make sure that they still get their workout in, they still on top of their health and wellness.
Right.
So we're providing, you know, fitness services. Then we got the wellness services. So you got the masseuse that'll come to you. You have the yoga instructor that come to you. Then you have nutritionist as well. That's, you know, if you want to have some type of nutritional advice given to you. So we want to take care of everything dealing with any type of health and wellness. I think that's what we're creating right here. So, you know, I think it's pretty dope.
Yeah, it is pretty dope, because a lot of people don't like to. I know I'm one of them people. I don't like working out in front of people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I wanna go hard, but if I mess up, I don't need nobody.
Right.
People like to record. This the day and age of, hey, if he fat and he trying to work out, I'm gonna still record him and put it on Twitter because I know I'm gonna go viral. Yeah, even though this man trying to better himself.
Exactly.
So you know what I'm saying? So you know what I'm saying? So I be at the, you know, I don't go out.
Yeah.
I used to have the LA Fitness. Now I just do the gym at home, but. That's dope though. I'm gonna have to, especially my son. My son about to start up sports too, so I'm gonna have to contact you about that too.
And I think the biggest thing, the dopest thing about it is, like you said earlier, the convenience factor.
That's too convenient.
Because when I know I'm the type of person that I thrive on, like, convenience.
Right.
Like, if I got to do too much to get something,
I'm straight.
Like, I'm not doing it. You know what I'm saying? So the fact that you could, you know, implement that into your own business is super smart for one.
And I haven't been, I haven't heard too many people like say, like, you know, they bring the services to the client. You know what I'm saying? Most, you know, like you said,
come to me.
Got to come to me to get the workout. So that's dope. So with kids with basketball, like, do those kids need like a like a goal in the front yard or something for you to be able to come out and help them work on that type of nature. Makes
so
sense.
They'll need, a small space. Now, if they do have a, basketball goal in their front yard, that's even better.
Okay.
But if not, we can work on getting a basketball goal for them.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
So it's more so like, anything dealing with sports, health, wellness, like we're the hub to come to you. Right. Just like Amazon, right? Just kind of more so
Amazon running it.
Convenience,
Right. It's convenient.
So, don't spend everything on Amazon. I don't go to the grocery store.
Nothing.
I don't go to the
I'm talking
Walmart,
about it's bad now.
Walgreens.
I get the tissue now. Like it's bad. Like I don't do nothing.
I don't go. I don't leave my house for nothing. Because it's like I'm so busy. It's like I don't want to go to the grocery store and go.
Right. Take up time.
Because during the pandemic, they added that and the food cart. Like they bring the food to you, and that's too convenient for people, bro.
And this off topic, but like I drink. I order drink bottles to my house now.
Oh, that's dope.
From Amazon?
Well, not from Amazon, but like Instacart or
I didn't know you can do that. I didn't know you can do that.
Like you don't even. I don't leave the house for nothing no more.
Man, you don't. For what? Why? It's convenient.
Yeah, convenient sales.
That's
convenient sales, bro.
Convenient sales.
So roughly, when you first started to now, has it like jumped for you? Is the clientele like word of mouth? How are you getting your clients?
Man, it's a tremendous difference from day one until where I'm at now.
Right.
You know what I mean? And I think the biggest marketing tool is the word of mouth.
Right.
So,
Facts. Right.
A lot of people, go on social media and they want a trainer and they'll reach out. But I think the biggest thing is the word of mouth, friends telling other friends or, family members telling other family members. And I think that's the biggest thing. But honestly, it's so diverse. Like the clientele is so diverse.
Oh yeah, everybody want to be healthy.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So
that's
I have
easy.
A lot of Lebanese clients. I have a lot of Caucasian clients. I have some African American clients. Asian. It all it's different. You know what I mean? And everyone the same thing that everyone have in mind and similar thing is they just want to get healthy.
Right.
They want to get better at whatever sport they're playing, and they just want to just get stronger and just get in more shape. So I think that's pretty dope.
Do you deal with a lot of newbies, or do you deal with people who are like already? I'm doing it, but I need somebody to like push me a little more. Yeah,
I start with the newbies. I love the newbies.
Okay.
That's just me, painting on a blank slate.
Right.
Okay. Just that's probably one of the ideal clients.
Right. Okay.
Taking them from step one and helping them out to get to step two.
Right.
Yep.
Okay. And then that's when the word of mouth really jumped because of like somebody who ain't been working out and it's a difference in their body and everybody who around them know what's going on.
Right. Knows progressions.
It's the progression.
Or you may have a kid that's been playing basketball before, but they haven't ever had no type of training.
Right.
So what I would do is basically see what kind of foundation he has and then kind of, sharpen up those tools and skill sets. Because like for basketball, if you shoot a certain type of way and it's comfortable for you, then that may be your shot.
Right.
There's some weird shots out there.
Right.
But
I know.
They're going in. So what you do is you utilize whatever he already knows, but still sharpen it up by just consecutively, constantly just repping at it. And then eventually the kid will pick up, and then you work on little things, weaknesses like ball handling, but it's all dependent on the person.
Yeah.
What about, I know you talked about the diversity as far as, your clientele. What about gender diversity? Do you have a lot of women? Or do you have a lot?
I have a lot of women. I have
boys or men?
It's kind of balanced.
Okay.
It's a balance. It's a lot of women. It's a lot of men. It's a lot of kids as well. And I just put a program inside of the DeKalb County Schools.
I saw that.
I
saw that, bro. You going crazy.
Yeah, bro.
Please talk about that.
Yeah. So is that like the newsworthy Fox 5 11 Alive news? Is that what really like? Hey, we need you. How did they reach out to your DM?
Who's that?
11 Alive and Fox 5.
Oh, Fox
how did
5.
How did they reach out? How did you get on the news, man? See you at Grandma's house. I'm at Grandma's house. He on the news.
Before you answer, big shout out to you for being on the news twice
bro.
this year.
Twice, bro.
Appreciate
Fox
doing your
5,
thing.
11 Alive, but yeah, go ahead.
Thank you, man. So basically, my team reached out to some of their connects, and basically, it was the start of the year. A lot of people looking for New Year resolutions.
Right.
Try to have some type of
marketing,
motivation.
good marketing.
Yeah, some type of motivation to get them through that the start of the year.
Right.
And Fox 5 was I was lucky that Fox 5 was able to have a space or availability.
That's a newsworthy story.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I came in and basically just kind of demonstrated certain exercises, simple things that you can do at home where, you know, if there's a mom or, you know, whoever it is, they can go inside of their, you know, small room and just do those exercises and keep it going. And, you know, believe it or not, you know, the more they do it, the better in shape they'll get in.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I always tell people something better than nothing.
It's something, bro.
Like, as long as you're trying to better yourself, like,
it's better.
the results gonna come.
It is.
Especially if you buy into
if you change
the
habits,
process.
if you change bad habits,
Yep.
that's all it really be. Changing bad habits, doing a little better, being
Yep.
disciplined with your own self.
Right.
And if you can't do that, you losing.
Yeah.
If you can't be disciplined with yourself, you can't be disciplined with nobody.
That's
So
what we help out with too. Not to cut you off.
Yeah,
or anything,
yeah.
But you know, that's another reason why I created the company, because a lot of people will get gym memberships and they'll go for a week and then they won't go anymore.
pay all month, pay for 6 months.
Pay for 6 months, and the gym is just tailoring
Right.
and checking in all of
Right,
that money
right.
and not telling you, look, you need to be coming in
Right,
for sure.
right.
But so what I did was cut out the middleman and just made sure that the person who signs up understands that this is just not you signing up to work out. We have a objective to do. Like, we have accountability. Like, if I'm pulling up to you, or if I have a trainer that's coming to you at this certain time and they're at your door, you know what I mean? Like, it's gonna be more. You're gonna be more motivated to go work out because you know somebody's coming.
Right,
You know what I mean?
It's different. You
it's
pulling
different.
up, like, you ain't got to do much. I'm coming to you.
Right.
Yeah.
The hard part is getting in the wheel.
Exactly.
That's the hardest part. Committing to turning on the car and going to the gym.
Right.
Now I'm on the way. I'm 15 minutes out, player.
Let me tell y'all something. I done pulled up to the gym, sat in the parking lot 15, 20 minutes, and was like, fuck
I
it.
have to.
I'm going back home.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie.
Like, I've done
I'm
that
guilty.
several times.
I'm
not
guilty.
gonna lie.
I'm guilty.
I'm not
I'm
gonna
guilty.
It happens though.
I done pay LA Fitness money.
Yeah.
Didn't see LA Fitness.
Yeah.
And you know why? Another reason I didn't see LA Fitness? Packed.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Commercial, too
Yeah,
commercial.
yeah.
That really got me into like not wanting to work out, getting there, have to wait 30 minutes for a treadmill or
Oh, that's
man. So
that.
that let me know I ain't you know what I'm saying. I just want to work out.
Right.
So that made me get out of a LA Fitness type
Exactly.
of. The best really places to work out is your apartment complexes. Your 24-hour gyms, the 24-hour gyms, the local 24, and there's so many local 24-hour gyms in America now.
Yep.
Like it ain't even an excuse not to work out anymore.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So
Absolutely.
it's about that time for me.
Yeah.
It's about that time.
It change your mindset though.
It
bro.
do. It
change
do.
Your mindset.
And what about, like, if somebody is into, you know, weightlifting or whatever the case may be,
Yeah.
do they have to have that equipment? Do you guys kind of have some of that, equipment?
So we bring the
to
equipment.
provide?
Yep. We'll bring the equipment to
That's
the client.
crazy. That's
Okay.
crazy.
You know, so if they don't have any type of equipment, we'll bring the equipment to them. But if they do have equipment, we'll just utilize what they have and just tailor the workout program based on what kind of equipment they have.
Wow.
Okay.
Yep. Keeping it simple for them.
Are you thinking about like turning this into like an app thing where
Yeah,
people
for
are,
sure.
you know what I'm saying, like nutritionists where they don't have to come out, you know, just
Yeah.
like an app like
Same
chat.
plan.
Right.
Telehealth, like telehealth.
Right,
Yep.
right,
Yeah, for
right.
sure.
Are
Yeah,
you
that's
thinking,
in the-
okay.
That's in the works right now.
Okay.
Okay.
And then got some partnerships that's coming along right now. Kind of.
Man, I love partnerships.
In the woodworks. So with the schools, man, that's gonna be probably one of the biggest accomplishments that I did alongside the NFL, playing in the NFL.
Elaborate on that, brother. What's going on?
So with the schools, is basically I implemented a boxing program inside of schools. It's an after-school program.
That's tough.
Where, you know, kids in elementary, middle school, and high school, they can now, you know, go into, you know, the boxing into the gym and learn boxing from boxing trainers. So I think combat sports is something that a lot of these schools are missing, and I think, you know, just learning that sport and understanding how to defend yourself, it builds confidence. You know, it builds self-esteem.
More discipline.
Man,
discipline.
You know,
That's what these kids need.
Right.
Discipline.
Right. Right. Exactly.
Ain't that right? Age laugh, but these kids need discipline, man.
That's real. That's
I'm
real.
telling you. So yeah, that's the goal. And the next step from there is going to make sure that every school has a boxing team. So right now I
This
have
man yeah, okay.
yeah, so that's something I really just kind of exposed, but that's what I'm working toward. Just making sure that we starting off with the basic program, learning, having the kids learn what boxing is, learning the fundamentals of it. But then probably I think later on in the fall, you guys will be seeing boxing teams spread it out in
That's dope, bro. That's
That's
dope.
awesome,
And I'm going.
I'm not even going
Because that's like when lacrosse first got to the east side. Y'all remember that?
Yeah, I remember.
Hey, bro. So when boxing get there, I'd be front row and center too.
So I got a question because I don't know if your visit to Narvi J was based off of the boxing thing, program you're implementing, or was that something completely different?
That was something different.
Okay.
So Narvi J. So when I came to Narvi J. Harris, that's my former elementary school. Basically, I was just a speaker for the 5th grade graduation.
Like the guest speaker or special guest?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So I was there to let those kids know, like, hey, this is what you guys are in right now. You guys are in the transition to the 6th grade. You know what I mean? Like the things that you learn in elementary may not be the same thing you're exposed to in middle school. So I was just kind of letting them know like what to look out for and how my journey was, transitioning from 5th to 6th. Yeah.
Okay. Well, that was awesome too.
Yeah,
okay.
Bro. Everything big, bro.
Man,
yes, sir.
Big.
Yes, sir.
Great story.
Yeah.
I mean, when I met you at MLK, man, I mean, just was a athlete.
Yeah.
Period.
I mean, the man played
Didn't stop.
quarterback,
Bro,
safety,
bro.
whatever,
Bro,
linebacker.
The people, and it's crazy because we had two guys that go, make it pro, after, I graduated. That's big because that wasn't really a thing at MLK. People weren't just going pro. It was Mac Jones, Mac Brown, Kevin Byard, just a couple of guys, and not too many guys was really known at MLK. So it was big for guys that I knew personally, like that I saw really blossom, turn into a real stud. Because I knew you basketball. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
I was like that in basketball.
So when I came back, I was like, this man playing football too. Because I just ended up coming to a couple of games after I graduated. I was like, damn, I ain't even know bro was playing football too. Like, what the hell? Yeah, so, and then I followed you at West Virginia, but that's anybody on the east side.
Yeah, I follow everybody.
Yeah, that's anybody who made it from the east side. I done watched all y'all games, literally. So that's one thing I can say that you've been doing your thing.
Much
College.
Much love.
Big safety. Yeah. I'm talking about not a small one.
Yeah.
So
Smacking
shit. Smacking shit around. But that's one thing I can say. You got a story that you can really tell, man, and definitely appreciate what you're doing for the community because this community work.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? People don't think about health. Nobody care about people's health. I don't care about your health.
Right.
So you care about people's health and wellness, and then you can bring people together to do it. And then you go into schools and you on the news doing it. That's big, bro. That's impactful.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We've been trying to get you. You've been booked and busy. We've been trying to get you here. We've been trying to get you in here.
Long time coming, bro.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
But just want to know, bro. I just want to let you know, like, people noticing. Like, you're doing great work. Everybody noticing, bro. I definitely appreciate what you're doing.
Appreciate it, man.
I'm definitely going to use your services. Like I said, my son not coordinated yet. That's one thing we need to work on. You know what I'm saying? He running sideways. You know what I'm saying? So that's one thing we need to work on. But definitely appreciate, what you're doing for the community, my man. Definitely.
It's big. It's huge, bro.
Yeah, and I didn't even really bring up the boxing promotions.
Oh, that's what I wanted to bring up.
I think that's something that's going to be huge as well. That's going to go national, maybe international. That's the plan. So,
how did you get into the boxing program? Because I saw you put on a super big boxing event here in Atlanta. Yep. You had a lot of good boxers. Were a couple amateurs as well?
Yep,
couple amateurs as well. It was like a suit and tie event.
Yep, black tie.
Everybody looked great. Everybody showed up and showed out. I would have made. I think I went out of town that week because you invited me.
Stay out of town.
Yeah, I went out of
everything. This man missed everything.
I went out of town that week, but
that's good,
but I definitely wanted to be there, and I definitely kept up with the event and through your page and you know what was going on. You had a lot of high profile community members at the event as well. So how did that come about? How did you get into the boxing promotion?
What made you get it?
Because you put that whole event together. Yeah. So what went into putting the event together and making sure everything was successful? How just talk to us about that.
So first I want to say, shout out to my guy Miguel Wilson. Miguel Wilson is a fashion mogul in the United States. He's probably one of the best fashion designers out here. Okay. He's from DC. Okay. But Miguel, he does a polo classic every year, and this year he wanted to do something different. So he wanted to have a celebrity fight night. You know what I mean? So he reached out to me. He was like, "Hey man, I see you, having experience into the boxing area, and I need some help putting together a boxing event. So he said, here, I want you to just, lead the role and just take control over, making sure that, everything runs smooth, get the boxers, make sure, the boxing ring set up, the whole aesthetics of the whole event, just make sure everything's smooth. So, once I got the okay from Miguel, we partnered. He had the black tie side of it, and I had the boxing side of it.
Okay.
So we just collab with that. And for you guys who don't know Miguel, I might want to get to know him, because Miguel doing some great things out here, man. He's one of those guys that'll inspire you just because of his energy. You know what I mean? He's one of those older guys where, it doesn't matter how much money he got. He's gonna treat everyone the same. He's gonna give you the game. If you come to him with a problem, he's gonna try to find a solution for it. So, I was lucky to have, met Miguel. So, but, during that whole experience, that was my first, real boxing event that I put together. And then I plan on doing a lot more for sure. But that one was basically just kind of getting my foot in the door. I had about 8 matches that night.
Damn.
I had two females fight each other.
Okay.
I had the number 7 ranked welterweight come out, participate. His name is.
Is he from a certain age bracket or just in general?
No, he's in a certain age. No, he's in a certain weight
class. Okay,
yeah.
Okay.
So he's a welterweight. He's number 7 in the world right now.
Wow.
His name is Avius Griffin. He's pretty good. I had the Granny twins come out. They're the youngest professional boxers in the United States.
Oh yeah, they went viral.
The Granny twins.
They be training with each other and
the young dudes.
The young dudes.
Remember,
yeah.
the brother was like,
the brother like, no, do it again.
Swear.
Yeah, they was there. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah,
them boys fighting now. Them boys,
yes, sir.
they fight
16.
now.
They
Yeah,
16.
they fight now. They pro.
They 2-0. Yeah, they pros right now.
Bro, they gonna be, and both of them.
They gonna be a problem.
Man, they gonna be a problem.
They're gonna be a big problem.
Bro,
Gonna be a
damn.
big
How
problem.
did you reach? You reached out to
So,
him? Your
yeah.
team reached out to him? How y'all get that going?
We reached out to him. We reached out to his team. Like, hey, look, man, we having a big celebrity fight night out here in Atlanta, and one of them.
You had to say it's in Atlanta.
Yep.
That's it.
They at that age where they want to expand their market,
young
or
too,
expand their target
Where
audience.
those guys from?
They are
DMV
from
area?
I believe Houston.
Oh, Houston. Okay.
Yeah, I want to say Houston, but I think they kind of
Houston just not
go back
Atlanta
and forth
yet.
from
It's just
Philly.
not there yet.
Yeah, they go back and forth from Philly and Houston.
Okay.
So they kind of got homes in both places.
Okay.
So
Them boys from Philly, they tough.
They came out. They sparred. I mean, not sparred, but they fought. Then we had some influencers on the card as well.
Right.
Guy named Jeff Shelley. He's out of Houston, Texas as well. Big guy out there doing his thing, influencer. We had some local guys as well. We had Jordan Moore. He's our heavyweight.
Oh yeah, okay.
He was our heavyweight.
Jordan, okay.
Yeah, Jordan out there. He had Maybach
Boy,
Hot.
Super athlete, y'all.
Yeah.
Listen.
Yeah. That boy, freak of nature.
Hey, listen,
Yeah,
DK
freaking
Metcalf Jr.
Yeah. Facts. Nah, everything was good though, man. He had Maybach Hot. He out here from Atlanta.
Yeah.
Okay.
He had someone named E Sizzle. My guy Eric Christie.
Okay.
He's out here in Atlanta as well. He's gonna turn pro soon.
Yeah.
But I had Tito Lopez. He one of those names out here in Atlanta that's known for boxing.
Yeah.
But the fight card, it was amazing. We had over 500 people come out.
Wow.
We had the red carpet. We had the media. Had interviews. We had food. So you can sit down and actually enjoy the entertainment.
Right.
Get drinks. We had
Network.
We had Ryan Cameron be the host.
Wow.
You should have brought some of them pizzas then.
Yeah.
You got the pizza spot.
Yeah.
In South DeKalb.
Yeah.
I didn't know that though.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Ryan Cameron got
check it out.
he got a little pizza spot in South DeKalb. Little
check it
brick
out.
oven, little spot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Shout out to Ryan Cameron, man.
We had
For
that
sure.
guy Pinky on there from Friday.
No. Oh yeah, he's
Yeah.
staying in Atlanta.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. That's
Okay.
my boy, Clifton Powell.
Clifton
Yeah,
Powell.
he's
That's
from-
my
funny.
boy right there. He
Yeah,
tipped
funny.
big.
Yeah.
When I first came to Atlanta, I was valeting.
Yeah.
Appreciate you, Clifton. That's a good man right here. The young one with him too.
Yeah.
Good guy, man.
Cool guy, man. And most of those guys from DC, we had Red Grant come out.
Oh,
Red,
wow.
oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Red
He
Grant
went to
come
Savannah
out.
State. You know him and Shannon Sharp played football together at State?
I didn't know Red Grant played football at
Bro,
all.
I seen him in Leprechaun. Leprechaun in the Hood.
Yeah,
Red Grant
yeah.
was on there. Yeah, that's
he
my
funny
boy.
as hell, yeah.
He funny as hell.
Yeah.
And then you had what's my guy name? Not Big Boy. He out here in Atlanta. You know, he got a podcast now called.
You talking about Big Black?
Big Black? No, not Big Black. You know my guy, man. Well, it just can't come to me right now.
Okay.
I'll remember in a second. But he got a podcast too that's doing pretty good.
Or Big Bank?
Big Bank.
Yeah,
Big
Big
Bank.
Bank Black.
Big
Yeah.
Bank. Big Bank came, so you know we had those guys come out. You know,
That's
so,
what's
show
up, bro. That's
support.
a good
that sounds
like,
successful.
bro. That sound real. Damn, I ain't even know about it, bro.
Man,
Next one you gonna know.
Yeah,
Next
let
one
me
you
know,
gonna
bro. I didn't even know about it because
I knew about this and I was mad I couldn't make it,
boxing to be
man.
big in Atlanta. I want that to be something in Atlanta,
and it's
man.
growing too. It's growing.
I'm glad it is, bro. That I'm telling you,
It's a
bro.
market here.
These kids, if the ones that's on the streets, if they can get into a boxing program, bro, it can make them more self-awareness, you know, discipline, man.
Right.
Like, just feel like the youth just disconnected,
Right.
man. You know, just real
I need
disconnected
some
in
guidance.
Atlanta.
I need some guidance.
And it ain't none right now for them,
Yeah.
bro. And
And
that's
it's
what's
an
scary.
outlet.
And
It's an outlet for them, man. It's an
Well,
outlet.
any knockouts on the night? That night?
Knockouts? No
I hope
knockouts. No
Okay.
knockouts.
Was it more so exhibition?
It was more so exhibition.
Okay.
Yeah.
For entertainment for the people who came out to show love.
that's
and
what's
have
up,
fun.
bro.
But the whole night was amazing.
Maybe you need to get connected with Gilly and do a Philly versus Atlanta.
We actually went out to the
Gilly, them folks were getting knocked out at Gilly's. I ain't gonna lie. Them folks was like, and they was doing trash talking.
Yeah.
Next night, knocked out. I'm like, oh no.
I like what Gilly and Warlow got going on.
Gilly, and shout out to Gilly too. Real big in the community of Philly,
Right.
and Philly needed that. That's what they needed. They needed a uplifting. They needed Wallow crazy ass.
Yeah.
They needed that uplifting motivation because you know, Philly was Chicago and Philly was killing.
Yep.
So shout out to Gilly for doing that, man. And I love what you're doing in Atlanta because
Yes, sir.
it's just really shit. Sound like you and Ja finna just take over the you know what I'm saying, the sports scene in Atlanta, and we need that because it ain't working with the Hawks and the Falcons and nobody. we need some more motivation, bro. That love sports in Atlanta, bro.
Yeah,
So
for sure.
definitely I'll be at the next event for sure.
Oh, I'm there for sure.
Man, I didn't even know
I'll
about
let
the
y'all
first
know.
one. I ain't even know, bro.
I'll let y'all know
Damn.
for sure.
Yeah.
Media, shit. We can go out there and
Man,
interview some
listen,
people or whatever
But I
you need.
didn't-
If you need to work us, we'll.
Might have y'all come out do some commentary.
Had H in the scene, had H in the bag.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can definitely,
Nah,
if you need us, let us know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. We'll put something together.
Speaking of you, champ. So, bro, how are you? Where are you? Like, when you pick your people, are you like hard on picking people? Like, I need the best person available. Like, cause people time is everything.
Correct.
And you can't. I know this dude may look strong, but he may not get up early enough to be at Miss Susie's house at 6 in the morning.
Right.
So how do you screen when it? Cause I know you hiring right now.
Right.
How do you screen candidates? What are you looking for?
So we go through a certain process, right? So we have to check your background. Got to check and see if you're certified first, and then we have to teach you the ins and outs of operating in someone's home, right? So it's a certain
Right,
type of
and that's
intimacy.
another thing. Going to people's homes.
So a certain type of professionalism that we got to teach you before you can just go out into the field. So we got to make sure we teach you, proper respect, proper greetings.
Right. It's a
know,
business.
You know what I mean? Like just certain things that I instill in myself. So I'm making sure that when they're going through the process, they understand as well. So just like little things like when you're giving someone the exercise, make sure when they get done with their equipment, you take it from them. Like if I gave you a dumbbell, if the client is doing some curls and they got dumbbells in their hand, when they get done with the dumbbells, take the dumbbells from their hand, put it down, give them the next thing.
Right.
So little things like that, just kind of making sure that they stay on top of the professionalism. And then making sure that the client have an experience.
Right.
They don't want to just work out and just be quiet the whole time.
Right.
They want to have some type of person.
Good customer service.
And that can kind of ensure safety a little bit better too, as far as I drop a dumbbell and now my
That's why I
foot
said
and I gotta
and
go
that's
to
why
the
I was thinking
hospital,
about the
right?
newbies. Like, are you teaching them? Like, the newbies coming in like, I want to lift weights. Like, no, it's a technique to everything you do. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I was like, are you doing a lot of newbies? Because I'm expecting that, especially January. Yeah. You know, a lot of people hitting you up who I ain't never lifted a weight, but I want to lift weights. Right. Like, I got you, but it ain't that simple.
Yeah, it's
you
a
know
process. Everything. You gotta take those baby steps. You know, you keep stacking the bricks on top of bricks. You know, end up eventually having a house. So, you know, just basically just taking them by their hands and kind of walking them through the certain things. Right. You know, just to kind of answer your question, but it is a rigorous process for individuals who do want to become a part of the youth challenge.
Because I know you, and I know you probably one of the most respectful people I know. That's why I asked you, like, how's the screening going when it come to like hiring these? Because I can be the best guy lifting weights, but my customer service may be shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I may not know how to talk to a person when it comes to, explaining the bill or what this and that and don't do this, do it this way. Right. You know what I'm saying? Certain ways, verbiage. The verbiage. So that's what I was looking at. Especially like older people. Like older people don't want nobody disrespectful coming to their house. You know what I'm saying?
Just looking any type of way. You gotta look presentable. Gotta have a clean cut. Right. Okay. Gotta have your pants pulled up. Because these guys, these clients are paying hefty money.
And I believe it. Especially our pull-up service. I expect you to. You paying for convenience. Yeah. Convenience is always higher. Right. You know what I'm saying? Right. So I expect that. But
make sure your product
you can't beat convenience, bro. That's why Amazon charge what they charge and these people charge what they charge. Right. Because they know the product. When you know what your product is, people can't tell you. People are not gonna question your prices. Right. You know what I'm saying?
So that's true. So I heard you say earlier, and I didn't know you provided these services, but you said massage and yoga. Well, I did know you did something with Jackie, right?
Yep, Jackie. Yeah.
Is she like the virtual yoga, or is
she does virtual and she comes to you.
Okay, cool. That's tough, bro.
Yeah, bro. So
what about masseuses and
masseuse come to you as well? You know what I mean? So
bring the table and everything.
So
can't beat that, y'all. You can't beat that, y'all.
We're doing partnerships with apartment complexes now, where we just basically giving service for the whole complex. Like right now, we got a apartment right now that
smart, bro.
That wants to do, you know what I mean? But it's just utilizing your niche.
Right.
You gotta utilize your niche. Whatever you're different at, you gotta hone on to it and kind of push it. You know
that's
what I mean?
Tough, bro.
Anybody that got some type of niche, man, you gotta stick to it. And I think that's true with anybody, any entrepreneur. So what I did was basically understood, like, all right, this is what I do. This is what we do the best. This is what we're different from the other companies by doing. So how can you get to these spots where we can make the most impact? Of course, the money will come, but I think the value becomes...
It's the value. The money going to come.
The money's going to come, but if you can provide the value, you don't even have to worry about the money.
So how you doing apartments? I get back on that. So you at the leasing office? Yeah. Where do you...
So I talked to the leasing office, ask them like, hey, you guys have a wellness company that comes here to service your residents, and they'll say no. But then they'll say, hey, no, we don't have anybody. We're interested.
I bet they are too. That's why they saying that.
So what we'll do is we'll have a contract with that apartment complex, and we'll utilize that facility. They have a gym inside their apartment,
right? And
we'll do a wellness boot camp. We'll do a boxing boot camp with yoga. And then after they get done with the yoga, then they have refreshments with like organic smoothies and juices.
Oh, damn, bro.
So, it's a setup. You know what I mean? Like,
that's tough.
Keeping the residents healthy, and it shows the residents from the apartment standpoint that they care about their health.
And it's different. Then it's different. It's win-win for everybody. Everybody winning. Yep. And that's why these apartments you're noticing are bringing in third-party services to do stuff like this and maybe a food truck this day or a healthy vegan truck. So I've been you notice apartments are lenient more when it comes to bringing in other people to make their. Because people don't be happy living, and people leave. You want to keep these tenants that pay on time every month. Yeah. You want to keep them.
That's another incentive for them to stay.
I know you paying. You there stay here 3 years. I know you paying. I ain't trying to
on top of having a gym, a pool, laundry, whatever the case may be.
But I've noticed
also providing this as well. Right. So it's like
I done stayed in apartments. I'm 30. I done stayed in apartments. Crickets outside every day. Ain't no food truck. Ain't nothing. So it's different now, but they'll let you know, like I said, these apartment complexes are looking at how can we win too.
Right.
Absolutely.
And if you don't ask, they don't know.
Right.
That's why they doing the trash valets. Y'all notice that?
Yep.
Yeah.
Everybody doing valet trash.
And they outsource that. They
Right, that's third party. That's what I'm saying. Like they figuring out like we can't do all of it on our own. Everybody, it may be Sandy Springs, for example. It may be a complex out there with everybody at the gym, or you may see everybody walking, or that can be somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So you just gotta find it.
Gotta find that.
Man, gotta find it, bro. But
push it.
That's big, bro. I ain't gonna lie, man. I need the pricing.
You got anything else on the horizon that you want to share or that you can share at the time?
Yeah, I can. So I'm going out to Capitol Hill next week. Unfortunately that horrible disaster.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah. RIP, man. For real.
With those guys.
It's just too much stuff been going on in the last 30 days.
Yeah.
I just
a lot of stuff. Bro.
like the California stuff is crazy.
Yeah,
Snowing in Georgia twice in 2 weeks is
insane.
in 2
That's
weeks.
wild. That's like seeing a unicorn.
It's snowing in Texas and New Orleans.
Bourbon Street was snowed out. That
Like-
didn't even sound right. So it's just a lot of just. And then the helicopter, I didn't even know about it till this morning when I woke up. That happened.
Yeah, I found out about
Nobody
that.
survived.
That shit's
You
sad.
know,
Yeah.
nobody
Yeah, no
survived,
survivors,
bro.
yeah.
So
That shit's sad.
it's just sad. It's just too much going on, bro. It's just a lot
we
going on.
can talk about that all day right there. That's like
That's-
a lot of speculations that go on with that whole situation.
Right.
We're not gonna get into
No,
it.
we ain't politics.
I think it could have been avoided though.
We ain't politics,
But
man.
you going to Capitol Hill? What you doing out there?
So I'm going to Capitol Hill next Wednesday for a National Black Nurses Association. It's a convention.
Okay.
So basically, what I'm doing is having another department under the UChamp umbrella by giving physical therapy to elderly individuals.
Sheesh.
Like how we utilize us coming to the client. We're also going to utilize physical therapists coming to those elders that need that type of extra strength or extra help on getting around the house or things of that nature. So I'm going out there to network, meet some nurses, meet some physical therapists, and then coming back to Atlanta and just getting that going as well.
Okay.
Damn, bro.
That's awesome, bro.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
That's all it takes. Networking, bro. Networking is so
Yeah.
key. Like, if you a business and it's not thriving, it's just because you're not reaching the people. You're not people.
pushing it
People
enough.
don't know.
Yeah.
That's really,
Yeah.
bro. That's really what this business stuff is. If people don't know, you can't thrive.
Yeah.
So you got to do what you got to do to get people to notice you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And you
Absolutely.
doing it well.
Yeah.
Fox 5.
Yeah.
Come on.
Living
fam.
alive
gotta-
a week
you gotta-
later.
you
or
know how
whichever
many
one.
elderly
Which
people
one was
said-
first?
Fox 5 was-
Okay, Fox 5.
You
did
know how
Living
many
Alive,
elderly
okay.
people saw that and wrote that down like you champ? I don't
How
even
did
know
that go
him.
for you? Did that push the
It
number?
spiked it. It spiked
Okay.
it, and then you can look at it on the website. You can go onto your website and you can see the analytics. You can see how many people, watch
It
the
built
show.
that traffic up.
Right.
Yeah, you built the
Okay.
traffic up.
Right.
People reaching out left and right, like, hey, I'm struggling with my resolutions right now. Can I, use your services? So it
That's
definitely
awesome.
helped. It definitely helped.
Man, that's
then,
Fox
That's
5
what's up, bro.
is TMZ.
Right.
That's
Especially
what Fox
in
5
the cities.
Exactly.
People watch the
Especially in the
news.
city.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
people
yeah.
and people starting to buy the community. You know the little community apps where it tell you what's going on, like Atlanta Scoop.
Yeah,
but
that's, I
people,
think, like
Yeah,
next
yeah,
door.
exactly.
yeah,
right?
people paying like $5-10 for like subscriptions to know what's really going on. So,
Yeah, and they
bro,
community.
people gonna pay for good services.
Yeah.
bro.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
They gonna pay
Well,
it.
I just want to say, bro, super proud of you.
Man,
You're doing your
thanks, bro.
thing.
Appreciate
We did one of the first interviews of with
Yeah.
your fitness journey, man.
Yeah,
And-
you did. That was
You know what
about
I'm saying?
3-4 years
3-4
ago.
years?
Bro,
Yeah,
I was
about
with-
4 years ago.
About 4 years ago, I was with my business partner.
I ain't gonna lie, probably about
Yeah.
5.
Yeah.
Tony wasn't born yet. 5.
Oh yeah, that
Probably
was about 5.
5
yeah.
years ago,
'Cause we was in
bro.
an
That's probably
apartment.
when we
Yeah.
just
Yeah,
started.
Tony was not
That's
born
That's when
yet.
y'all just started. That's when we just
Yeah,
started.
that's
So
when
we've been
everybody just
supporting each
started.
other
Yeah.
from the beginning.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
We gonna keep supporting you.
sure,
Hope
man.
you keep supporting us.
Oh, for sure. I'll keep
And,
watching y'all. Y'all keep going
Oh
up
yeah,
too.
man.
Yes,
we,
sir.
we
Yes,
try,
sir.
bro.
Keep going
You know,
up,
we
too.
try, bro. We
Yes,
try to get.
I think it's something in the future that's destined for us to collab on.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Always.
Oh, yeah.
Always, brothers.
Oh, yeah.
We
sure.
thinking about doing something at Escobar soon.
Yep, I
Come
just
on
met the
up
new
there and
owner
network.
of
Come on up
Escobar.
there and
Shout out to
network.
Escobar.
I will.
Come on up there.
Whenever we put that event together, I'll be sure to
Yeah.
send you an
We want us
invite.
to record up there. Come on,
Yeah.
we gonna invite all our friends. Everybody gonna come out.
Yeah.
I ain't even worried about that.
Bet.
And we
I'm
can
there.
everybody. And that's what the thing I want to see more black business expos in Atlanta. I don't see too many or everybody money hungry. Want you to spend all this money to set up shop.
Yeah, it's
bro.
not even about money. It's
I'm
about the
black dude,
exposure.
I'm trying to make money.
Right.
You want me to spend all the money to sit in the booth when,
Right.
brother? I'm here because I'm trying to get business.
Yeah.
Trying to get some
So,
money, yeah.
just like how all these sneaker heads come together and Pokemon card, whatever, these folks come together and make money together.
Yeah.
I don't see that with the small black business in Atlanta. So I wanna, and maybe Wayne, we need to start up something. Like
Maybe,
in the summertime, we start our own event up every once a summer. Everybody pull up, we get a venue, everybody pull up and do, you know what I'm saying?
Have vendors come through.
Come on.
Yeah.
We need to talk about that.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, bro.
That'd be dope.
That'd be dope, bro. Just putting our name on it.
You know, I got the spot to do it.
And you know my mind popped.
I got the spot to do it.
You know a light bulb. You know what's going on.
And that just went off in my
That's why
head.
me and my brother still on the show together. We started about 7, only 2, because we here. You know what I'm saying?
That's
But
bigger picture.
just like you, I think
dope.
you had somebody when
Yeah,
we
I
first did it, and I see you
Former
doing
business
right.
partner,
You doing your own thing.
Some things happen though, you know.
But people don't be aligned with it. You know, I told people from the jump, if you're not passionate about this, this is not gonna be for you. 8 years. I'm thinking 10 years down the road, not the first 3.
Right.
The first
They
3
was
may
gone.
be
The
shit.
first
Right.
2 they was gone.
Right. So you know, and that's the one thing you really have to key on and protect. You got to protect your business, people.
And it's dope to see y'all still together, bro.
Oh, we there.
That shit,
Appreciate that,
We there,
super
bro.
dope,
we
man.
ain't stopping, man.
That
Shout
shit
out to
super
my
dope.
boy H, man.
Oh yeah,
It
big
really
shout out
made
to
the
H,
dream
Live
come
Hip Hop
alive.
Daily.
Really made the
that's
dream
dope.
come alive. So that's my guy, man. Really appreciate him. Really appreciate you coming tonight.
Oh, for sure.
Like I said, I'm finna tap in. It's time.
Come on.
I done cut so much like dieting out. Like I don't even drink during the week. Then my first drinking. Really about a month drinking during the week.
good.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm just cutting habits out. Just trying to.
You know, I did the whole keto thing.
I
I
can't
lost
do
20
keto.
pounds.
I tried.
Oh, wow.
I tried.
I'm 20 pounds down.
I tried.
that's
The
good.
potatoes and the fries got me.
Yeah.
I tried.
Yeah.
The bread wasn't no.
Yeah.
It was the side. So I'm gonna have to tap in with you
on.
about that, bro.
Come on.
Me
Help
too,
out
bro,
with that.
man.
We'll help
I
out
need
with
help
that.
with the nutrition. It's hard when you always on the go. You know what I'm saying?
But
It's
it's
hard.
easy ways to do it. But that's what we say. He'll be able to.
Right.
You know, of course, I can help you.
Yep.
You know, he got his professionals. If you
tools.
tap in with him,
Right.
I got the tools for you.
Yeah.
Anything,
It just come down to
dealing with health and
discipline.
wellness, I got you.
Yeah.
I got you.
Definitely appreciate it, brother.
Yes,
so let's talk a couple sport news. Do you got any before we go? You know,
Yeah,
this is the
before-
players den. Let's go and tap into the players den
Gotta
for
tap
a
into
second.
'em. Gotta tap in.
One thing I want to talk about, I'm not going to talk about Falcons or anything. I want to talk about Justin Tuck. Justin Tuck, you got caught, brother. You're done for.
What you do?
These allegations came out today that Deshaun Watson, same as Deshaun Watson's case, 6 women has came out and said he wanted them to touch him on his private. He was hard and he was erect in the room getting a massage. And bro, I've got plenty of massages, bro. If she don't like, you know what I'm saying, insinuate that it ain't that.
Yeah.
I'm getting a massage and I'm
just a
putting on
massage.
my clothes.
Right.
They finna start a new policy.
Yeah.
But Justin Tuck got shamed today. 6 women done came out. A tweet from 2021 came out saying, and it didn't go viral. This lady was just saying Justin Tuck came into my shop, and a lot of other ladies were saying the same thing. He's banned. He can't come back.
Wow.
To our massage parlors.
Wow.
So
Yeah, man, they get ahead of themselves.
It's
You
like
get that
why
money.
though? It's
You
like
getting that money,
it's like,
you feel
bro,
good. You know, you get the
turn
the
the
massage.
lame into a cool guy,
You don't
bro.
have to do that.
And that let me know you a lame.
Yeah.
If you got to do that if you got to ask a woman to touch you,
Come on, Justin Tucker.
come on, Justin
You're one
Tucker.
of the best kickers in
But
NFL history.
I think she spelled. I don't know if she spelled his name wrong or she didn't spell his last name all the way out for the tweet not to go viral.
Oh, she called him Tuck only.
I
no
think she
Tucker?
called him Tuck, I believe.
Oh.
But nonetheless, man, I mean, bro, you caught, and I hope you get slandered like they did Deshaun Watson.
Yeah.
And you know what's crazy? It's kind of quiet. When Deshaun news came out, it was TMZ, CNN, it was everywhere.
Quarterback, black man.
Yep.
Just signed
You know how
that
they
max
do.
deal,
Yeah.
guaranteed money. Justin Tuck, I see why you couldn't hit a field goal this year, brother. You was nervous. You didn't know when that shit was coming to the news. He didn't know when it was coming. Every day he thinking like, damn, it may come out today, and it finally came out. And I expect him to be out. I expect this the last season of Justin Tuck. Let's be real, y'all. We'll see. First of all, he can't kick anyway. And then this came out.
He regressed this year for sure.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
He regressed.
He regressed bad. He couldn't kick 40 yards.
Yeah.
Sheesh.
And I see
Because he usually money.
From 60. I seen him kick 65 for the game.
Yeah.
Kicked a 64 yard last year for the game.
Yeah.
Couldn't kick extra points this year. So that's tough. And another thing is basketball.
Oh yeah, I got a couple things.
Okay, so that was I had to get that out the way. A basketball thing. Terry Rozier.
Oh yeah,
You're cool.
Seen that.
I'm gonna let Wayne go ahead.
Is that
Wayne.
true?
Yeah.
Okay, so essentially
they investigating him for a reason. They did Jonte Porter the same way last year.
There's federal prosecutors. They're investigating whether Terry Rozier manipulated his performance in certain games in 2023.
They trying to say
as part of a illegal sports betting scheme.
They trying to say most of them. They said 2023 season.
That's the whole season.
The whole season.
I thought it was
brother.
certain games.
The whole season. They said the 23 season.
Wow,
brother.
How can you do that, man? Like,
bro, what?
You already getting M's?
No, you know what it is? Trying to help his friends get some money too.
You don't got
That's
to.
the wrong way.
Yeah,
it's the wrong way to do it.
Start a business.
It's the wrong way to do it. It's the wrong way. Jonte Porter was texting people, "Hey, I'm hurt. I'm gonna try to go in and make a couple of shots. I'm gonna do the best I can." Rozier, if
he facing 2 years in jail, ain't he? Or did he already get sentenced?
They ain't sentenced him yet.
Oh, he facing it though.
He facing it.
Terry
Rozier, he about 31, 32. I'd like him to not play another game this season while this investigation going on. And I'm pretty sure he got caught because it's a trail. He texted somebody. He sent somebody sent him some money. It's always a trail. Otani got caught. Listen, you're going to get caught. You make this a $1 billion industry. These owners got $1 billion. What makes you think you're not going to get caught up thieving from them? It's like you getting caught up at your job over. You may do it all year round. They may catch you like when they do their audit, and that's what's going on. They doing audits and they looking at names. Pretty sure he got a FanDuel account. How much y'all want to bet? Terry Rozier probably put his name to. Like these folks are getting caught. Gambling is taking over the sports world.
Yeah,
as well.
All these stat corrections. I don't know if Braun got the assist or not. It was a tip pass. I tipped it to you, so I get the rebound. That's a defensive rebound now. If I tip a rebound to you and I don't catch it, I still get the rebound. That's not a rebound.
But sometimes they don't do it though.
Exactly.
So it's like, what is a rebound?
But a rebound is you coming down with it two hands, like our feet.
You get possession. You got possession of the ball.
Well, no. If I tip it and you get it, it's mine now.
Wow.
So the game is messed up, man. It's ugly, and I see how people took over bookies. I see it now. Now you see it because these players are willing to cheat.
That's wild.
Integrity.
Yeah.
What Tom Brady say? Integrity. You know he ain't got none, but what he say? Integrity. Nobody got integrity. When he said integrity, when Tom Brady said integrity and this and that, they let you know, like, bro, it's just a Ponzi scheme, bro. That's all it really is, bro. And Terry Rozier ain't the only one who did it on that team. You don't think Terry Rozier told another cool teammate? Come on, man. Like, that's probably the reason why Charlotte traded him. We don't know.
Yeah.
So it's a lot.
He was hooping there.
He was hooping, but then he slowed down.
He not him no more now that he in Miami.
Yeah. We don't know if he's still doing it right now. Bro was a bucket easy.
Yeah.
He can't score 20 points a game. None now.
Yeah. I don't know.
And is it because he don't want to, or is it because he can't? You don't know. And that's the integrity of the game is just so lost.
Yeah.
You just don't know who doing what now. Like, it's tough, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. But Terry Rozier about to be out the league.
We're gonna get into some more basketball news. We're gonna start off with some bad news.
Nah, Terry ain't hurt my pockets. He ain't in my league. He ain't never been in my parlay.
Nobody been with Terry. But in Hawks news, man, Jalen Johnson
gone.
He's out for the remainder of the season with a torn labrum in his left shoulder. A super devastating loss to
Seemed like he injury prone.
Yeah, to the Hawks organization. He was in the running for most improved player this year.
I thought he was all-star.
He was a fringe all-star player.
I feel like he made all-star over Tyler Hero. If he was healthy, he would have been an all-star over Tyler.
Well, I thought Trae Young would have made over Tyler.
First of all, over Siakam.
Yeah.
Siakam not an all-star if Jalen Johnson healthy.
Yeah.
20 and 10.
Yeah.
and Trae 20 and 12.
Yeah. 20 and 12 didn't make
assists.
I hate the NBA. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Y'all losing me, y'all. You're losing me. Because I was telling H earlier, it's hard to argue when you're not getting what you're supposed to be getting. I can't argue when Trey don't make the All-Star damn team.
Yeah.
It's hard to argue with Brunson fans when Brunson's starting. You know damn well Brunson not better than Trae Young, but he's starting in the All-Star game, playing New York, the Mecca for basketball.
They play nationally televised games, 40 games out of their 82.
Come on, bro.
It's like, how can you really compete when
you can't.
and then Trey's already a disrespected superstar anyway.
Bro, the best passer in the he averaging the most assists by far. It's by
since
far.
John Stockton.
But you know
that was in the 80s,
this
early
year
90s.
Trey got like over. I think it's almost 100 assists. Like,
Tyrese Halliburton over 100 assists less than him, and he's number 2.
Wow.
I don't know what the league want out of Trey. I don't think it's Trey. I was telling H earlier. I think it's the ownership group. I think it's Tony Wrestler and his wife. I don't know if the NBA don't like them, but ain't no damn way Trey not the All-Star. I don't see how a dude who had 20 and 22 games this season.
Yeah.
You don't even see 20 and 20 in no game.
Yeah.
For a point guard.
For a point guard, no. Yeah.
He had 20 and 20 in 2 games this season. He didn't make the All-Star game. He shoot the best from 35 feet. Nobody – go look at the numbers, y'all.
Man, I think it's NBA history, ain't it?
In NBA history, he's shooting the best from 35 feet. He just hit a game winner from goddamn 50 feet against Utah 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
In Utah. I don't get how this young man don't – this the same guy who didn't start the All-Star game, got 10 assists, and then played the second half.
Yep.
You remember that?
Yep.
Didn't start the All-Star game, got 10 assists when he played in the first and second quarter. They didn't even play him in the second half. Still finished with the most. I don't.
And he hit a half-court buzzer beater in that game.
Before halftime.
Yeah.
I don't. And Luka laughed like, "Damn, bro, you really here for real?" But I don't get how he just gets so disrespected. Like they love Luka. Luka ain't won shit.
Yeah.
But rookie, that's it.
Until last year, they was the same shit. They both got to the conference finals. Luka got to the finals now. He didn't get the job done.
Didn't get the job
but
done at
that's
all.
the only thing they can say for real.
But he didn't win. So what? They don't have a ring.
He is first team All NBA every year, but that's because the NBA fuck with him.
They just love his game. I think Trey is a first team All NBA player.
I agree.
Even if he's not first team, he's an All NBA player.
Man, fuck.
At a minimum.
Yeah.
Third team minimum.
You can't name point guards better than what Trey do on the court. That Trey is what you want at point guard.
Yeah.
He's the most unselfish point guard that can score 30.
Yeah. I think
30 and 20?
I think the only thing he can clean up is the turnovers.
That's it.
Absolutely.
Yeah, the turnovers.
Absolutely.
Facts.
Yeah,
but when you playing with this,
when
you playing with players who ain't used to catching the ball this way or
That is true.
You know what I'm saying? That's why Bron's struggling. You know what I'm saying? So you get that. You get that, but you put Trey on the team with at least another star.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Another all-star. No, fuck that. Put him on the team with another all-star.
Yeah. I think Jimmy Butler. I want Jimmy Butler to come.
Man, he going to the Warriors. Warriors got a deal in place. But Trey can't get – and it's sad to say it, bro. Trey may have to leave Atlanta. Bro, the disrespect, it's going to fuck him over when it's time to Hall of Fame. Yeah. They going to fuck him over when it's time. They going to put him in, but he's not going to be a first ballot, which he should be.
Yeah.
His numbers are unprecedented.
Bro, he got the Hawks all-time assist numbers. Doc Rivers
in 6 years.
And Doc Rivers like, damn, like they had played Doc Rivers that week. Like, yeah, I'm taking that this week, 6 brother. Years.
Yeah.
So I don't.
He got more 30-point 10 assist games than name somebody who you think got a lot.
Yeah.
No, I'm just like for real.
You would think Chris Paul have him.
Russell Westbrook. Yeah,
I think he got more.
He got the most.
Well, he don't got
I think
the most
he's second
all time.
most. He's second. I think
but he
he's
got
second.
like Steph, Kyrie, Russell Westbrook, Chris Paul, James.
But you would
he
think,
got more 30-point 10 assist games than all of these players.
But you would think the way they marketed Chris Paul will have them numbers. Trey don't even get – and Chris Paul was in New Orleans. That ain't even a big market. So what the hell really going on?
Yeah.
They been love Chris Paul.
Chris Paul
game.
never won.
Never won. But he still get a job.
I mean, and there's no slander on Chris Paul. No slander. He's probably a top 5 point guard, but all time.
We just comparing.
Yeah.
Trey's going to finish with more assists than Chris Paul. He going to finish with more assists than Chris Paul.
I believe it too.
Yeah,
he is.
He will.
I believe it.
But
I know he will.
But and how do our point guard that do that don't? But Tyler Hero make it, and they ass too.
So let's get into the reserves.
Miami good. Miami not even good.
So the Eastern Conference reserves: Tyler Hero, Kay Cunningham, Damian Lillard, Jaylen Brown, Evan Mobley, Darius Garland, Pascal Siakam.
Garland,
Not better than Trey.
You're not a top point guard in the league. I love Garland Game. I love Garland Game.
Oh, he's great.
You're not a top point guard in the league, brother. They don't put your name in. You don't get conversation.
Yeah.
You don't get one.
Nah, and this is not Darius Garland. Great player.
Great, but
I don't think he deserves an All-Star nod over Trey.
No.
In my opinion.
I like Mitchell. I love Mobley too. I love them 2 guys getting in. I just don't like 3 guys getting in because of the team success.
Yeah, the guys that I would say are fringe, like Trey could have really made it over them. Harrow,
Siakam.
Garland, Siakam.
Siakam should have been
I'm not mad
the
at
All-Star
Cade.
this year.
I'm not mad. Cade deserved it to me.
Siakam shouldn't have been the All-Star this year. I'm sorry.
Siakam, I didn't even know he was in the conversation.
Nobody did.
Right.
I did not know Siakam was in the conversation.
It's some politics shit going on. It gotta be a politic reason why Trey didn't make that team.
That's wild.
Like, did they have to pick? Okay, so they got 1, 2, 3, 4 guards.
And Trey wasn't. Trey is the top point guard in the East. I
don't
love
know.
Brunson game too, but he's just not better than Trey Young.
Brunson
Brunson done played with talent since he's been in the NBA. Yeah. Kudos to him. Give Trey Luka. Give Trey Julius Randle. Give Trey Karl Anthony Towns. Yeah. Give him this team. Hell, Tom Thibodeau.
Yeah.
Fuck you talking about?
Yeah.
I done seen Trey on the bench when we needed him the most. Tom like, shit, you ain't in foul trouble. Y'all ain't playing 40 minutes tonight.
Yep.
Yeah.
I don't get the baby of Garland didn't play last night. Rest. Bro, you're 24 years old. What you doing?
Right.
Why are you resting, brother? But that's the new NBA, man.
Yeah.
That's not an all-star dude who can play who resting.
Yeah.
That's not my all-star.
Trey Young not making the All-Star team this year was never on my bingo card.
This is the second snub. The first year, 29 and 10?
Last year when he was the number one, he was the number one. He was the number 2 vote getter for
number 2
guards,
vote for guards.
For guards, and he didn't make the All-Star team. He had to be a reserve.
Right.
That was insane. Let's talk about politics is insane.
Bro. I'm telling you, his wrestler and his wife. I don't know what they done did to the league. Something done happened, bro. This ain't on Trey. This is some other shit, bro.
And the Hawks, they need to make a move. I know that they're making rumblings. Bogey might be gone. The other night, Clint they tried to trade Clint for Vucevic 1-for-1.
That is bad.
Add more to that.
That's bad. You knew you weren't getting Vucevic 1-on-1.
Come on, man.
Hold on, what happened?
They tried to trade Clint for Vucevic
1-for-1.
Chicago Center.
Wow.
They got to add more.
I know they blocked the Hawks. See, the Hawks got blocked after that. Don't call no more. You're stupid.
Right.
But
we need a big guy.
I'm sitting there on Yeka and Clint.
We can't even incentivize losing this year, and we just lost our second best player because we don't have our own first round pick this year. So it's like if we lose this year, it's like we losing for nothing. So it's like you need to make a move because if we lose this year, we don't get no incentive.
It's like you got house money. And they gave you a lot of house money and you lost
this
it.
Year.
Yeah.
It's like the house just gave you all the money, but you still end up blowing it all, not winning $1.
Damn.
That's the Hawks right now.
But let's get into the Western Conference reserves. Anthony Davis, Anthony Edwards, Victor Wembanyama, Alperen Sengun, James Harden, Jalen Williams, Jaren Jackson. The only person I don't agree with is Jaren Jackson.
That's disgusting.
No way he makes it over Sabonis in my eyes.
No way. It's not a way in hell. Sabonis got snubbed. How do Sabonis get snubbed? First of all,
I agree with everything on that lineup except for Jaren Jackson.
When we talking about numbers, we talking about Sabonis top 5 when it come to numbers. Yeah. Let's be real.
Triple-double threat every night.
Yeah. Let's be real.
Every night.
How do he not? Is it because of the team's success?
Memphis?
No, I'm talking about Kings.
Oh, I don't know.
I don't get how Sabonis didn't make the All-Star team, bro.
I don't know. I can't. I don't have nothing for that.
Put Jaren Jackson 1-on-1 with Sabonis. That's who make the All-Star game. That's what they need to start doing for reserve spots. I want to see a Mountain Dew 1-versus-1 challenge. Hey, you talk about.
That's what they need.
That's what they need, though. When they don't know up in the air, Garland versus Trey. Let's see it.
Yeah.
And
I would love that. Think about that. They implement that on Friday night before Saturday night before the Sunday because the dunk contest ass now.
Terrible.
3-point shootout carrying. Yeah. So I want to see the players who supposed to be reserves, all these guards they made. No, hell no. We don't need all these guards. We want to see let's have them battle Saturday night, and that's the start. That's going to be a reserve Sunday.
Yeah. You up for a reserve
Come
position.
on, man.
Like you might
and then we'll see who don't want to do it, who chicken out. Then we see who chicken out, who shouldn't have been the All-Star in the first place. Yeah. I don't want to play him one-on-one.
That new format going to be kind of weird too, but we don't really got.
We ain't got to talk about that. But I would love to see. Y'all think these players better than Trey? Line them up then. Line them up. Let's see then.
Before we go, I'm gonna just get into the standings right now. Eastern Conference, Cleveland's #1, followed by Boston, New York, Milwaukee, Indiana, Orlando. The play-in 7 through 10 right now in the East is Miami, Detroit, Atlanta, Chicago. Outside looking in as of right now, Philly, Toronto, Brooklyn, Charlotte, Washington.
Charlotte gonna always look in.
Western Conference, first OKC, followed by Houston, Memphis, Denver, LA Lakers, and then LA Clippers.
Time out. Go back one more time. Say
Okay.
that list one more time. That shit weird.
Okay.
Say that again.
OKC, Houston, Memphis, Denver, LA Lakers, LA Clippers.
That is weird as hell.
Yeah.
Play-in right now in the West, Minnesota, Dallas, Phoenix, Sacramento. Outside looking in as of today, Golden State, San Antonio, Portland, New Orleans, Utah.
We're gonna leave it at that. We're gonna get back on that.
Yeah, we're gonna tap back
next Tuesday, because to hear Minnesota and Sacramento not in it when both of them was in it last year.
And Dallas and Minnesota were Western Conference Finals, not a play-in.
Right. And Luka,
Phoenix, KD, Devin Booker play in.
And Houston #2. Yeah, leave it at that.
Yeah.
We're gonna leave it at that. Get us out of here, bro.
Any shout outs before we go?
Shout out to Walk the Walk, you know.
Okay.
Shout out to fam. Shout out to everybody.
Gotta shout the gang out.
You know, shout out to everybody that's supporting me,
Yes,
man.
sir.
Shout out
Yes,
to
sir.
you guys, man.
Appreciate that.
I love what y'all doing, man. Y'all keep it going. Man, the sky's the limit.
Hey, man, I just want to say shout out to you for pulling up.
Yes, sir.
Shout out to
Been waiting,
you,
bro.
Champ. Shout out to everything you're doing in the boxing community, in the community in general.
Yes, sir.
Big things coming from both players then and you, Champ. So everybody out there listening, make sure y'all stay tapped in. We're going to keep giving y'all nothing but positivity and you know, good vibes, good things, you know, coming in store all 2025.
Yes,
Happy
sir.
New Year once again to everybody. Y'all been tuned in to the Players Den podcast. It's your boy Wayne.
Tone.
Jeremy.
And we out, baby.
Yes, sir. We
yes,
out.
sir.